Welcome back, everyone. I am Brian. You are Chords and Notes Nation. We're back for some Rush. It's been a while. I know I don't do as much of them as I should because, well, those of you who know me, who know this channel, know this is the band that started it all for me. Everything. Everything. Well, they didn't start my life. Freewill from the Exit Stage Left concert. I was looking for which one did I want to do. And with Getty's voice, this is probably the right era because, well, that's basically the era it was recorded. Yeah, we're going to do this. This has been a while coming to get back into some Rush here. So those of you who are new here, welcome. I do things differently. I do it my way. I do it just the way Rush used to do it. Their own way, blazing their own path, doing it. See what I mean? They started it all for me. But I'm always raw, honest, and unedited. Okay? Consider this as you are a friend I have invited over into my living room, which is where you are, and I'm asking you to have a seat. We're going to watch this together, and then I'll talk about it. Okay? So you came for the music, but you're staying for the reaction. If you are new here, please check out my website. My website, it's not a website. Check out my channel. And look at all the different things that I do. Look at all the different playlists that I have. Take some time to peruse through the work that I have created. Also take a look at the description box below because I do have a Patreon page that's up and running where the patrons get top priority on song requests. They get early access to videos. They get Patreon exclusive only videos. There are writings and photographs and recipes that I have there as well. I kind of like to try and be more of a holistic approach with life. Chords and Notes is sort of a metaphor for life. And so all of the different things that interest me, you're going to find Patreon, you're going to find it on YouTube. You'll even find places to follow me outside of those two where you'll get some more. You know, if you're interested in me and what I do. If you have a specific song request and you just want a one and done, that's cool. PayPal is available. That information's below. It's $10. You send it to me. You give me a note what you want me to react to, and I'll do it. And that's it. You know, Patreon though, it's $5 a month, and it's continual. So I want you to consider that as well. Your requests are continual. And then, of course, there's usually the option, depending on if these videos can get monetized or not, there's usually the option of a super thanks. And if you do choose a super thanks, I will record a personal thank you message in the form of a video short, and I will post it on my channel so the world knows how epic and awesome you are for your love and your support of me and my channel and what we do here. So I think that's it. I think let's get started. Opens in the key of C, some 4/4 time. 7/4 6/4 right around here.
Thank you.
playing. Break it down. We're going to get into this middle section. I think they're going to be kicking it in 12/8 time. Here we go. That bridge going back into the original groove, that's nice. We'll talk about that. Awesome. Now, here's what I gotta say. If you are new to this channel and you're seeing me react to Rush here for the first time, you're not gonna get the wow, look at these guys. You're like, oh, 3 guys, what sound? Man, I did that years ago, decades ago, when I first started listening to them. In fact, the very first song of theirs that I heard was Working Man. And I had a Sony cassette player Walkman that I was listening to, and I was walking home. I don't know from where. I remember I was walking. It was in the afternoon, and I heard that, and I was like, wow, that's so amazing. And I was probably around 16, 17 years old at the time, and that's when music started becoming something for me. Prior to that, music was just sort of on the periphery of my life. I was more like into drawing and reading and that sort of stuff. And then Rush happened. And that was the bug that bit me and infected me with this passion for music. Now you're talking, that would have been, what did I say, 87? Around 87 it would have been. So that would have made me around 15 years old. So do the math. That's how long ago. But there was no looking back. And I was that guy. I was that kid, that annoying kid in the group of friends that was like, Rush, Rush, everything Rush. No, nothing else. No, it's got to be Rush. No, put that. No one's better than Rush. That's okay. But privately, I'm listening to Iron Maiden and Jethro Tull, also Led Zeppelin. But oh no, nothing touches Rush. In fact, it was. Well, I had listened to some music prior to that, like getting into rock and roll, and Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page was really fascinating me. But it was so close in time that I went from Zeppelin to Rush, and when I discovered Alex's playing, I was like, "Well, this is great." And I remember there was a Sam Goody. I don't know if you guys know what that was, or if that was even all encompassing, or if that was just in the Midwest. But I would go there and I saw all these different. I'm like, oh my God, look at all these albums they have. And I'd save up my money and I'd go get the next one, the next one. These were cassette tapes at the time. So, like I said, the infection began then. And when I said at the beginning of this video, they are the ones that started it all for me, it is. It's really true. And what that means is the essence of who they are, the essence of their integrity, the essence of their pursuit to be the best, is the best that they can be. And the philosophy that's in their playing and the goodness of their humanity that's reflective not only in their interviews and who they are, but obviously in what they do. All of that stuff started taking a hold of me. Not that I didn't have a moral compass, not that I didn't have a certain grounding in faith and morality and doing the right thing prior to that, but there was just something about them being introduced into my life that elevated things for me. And they became the standard very quickly by which I would measure all music in that sense. And that was always something that it is something that I'm always grateful for, because without that influence, I couldn't imagine things. Now, getting into the song itself, the philosophical part of it, it was really cool. It was really cool when I was a teenager, and oh yeah, this whole free will thing and all that. And it's still pretty solid, and it's from Neil's point of view, and what I love about his writing is he tries not to alienate his audience, but he does so in a way he can get his point of view across without being offensive to others, and you can that's where you can agree or disagree and not take it personally. So that's very important as well. I do believe in free will. There's limited free will, but I do believe in it. And I do believe the power of choice. And that's one of the themes that they always have had in their music and their lyrics, is this power to choose. Okay. So now let's get into the actual playing. Now it's in the key of C. It starts in the key of C, and it's basic 4/4 time, right? And then it starts to go into the 7/4 and 6/4 in that arena, which is really cool. And then we get into the solo, where it's 12/8. Now think about the construction of the song, the song structure, the time signature when it comes to the concept of free will. And you get into this section where you have three virtuoso musicians who have wonderful chemistry together, that now all of a sudden they all function in conjunction with one another, but in a limited free will sense, right? Because they all have to work within the same confines of music. Okay, the time signature, the key signature, all of that. But now you have this space within the song where they can kind of go off and do their own thing. But now if it was complete chaos, you might have something reminiscent of Primus, right? Where it just sounds all just, what are you doing? But even Primus has structure to it. And what you're witnessing there is, I believe, it's been a while since I've done music theory, but you're looking at some form of counterpoint. I don't know if it's true counterpoint, because true counterpoint, if I remember correctly, you have two melodic lines that are going basically in opposite directions, and only every once in a while they will align, and maybe intersect at the same note, but then they keep going. That's my very basic understanding of counterpoint. And so when you listen to what Alex was doing and what Gettr was doing, Gettr was playing his own stuff, Alex was playing his own stuff, but every once in a while you would hear that they would come together and they would match what they were doing and then go off again. And I'm gonna put a link to this video under in the description box below this video, so that if this was not good enough for you, you at least have access to that. You can go back and listen to what I'm talking about. But it's very evident. And then, of course, what Neil's doing with the timekeeping, the double time, and in that time signature is just insane. I don't think there will ever be anyone like him again when it comes to his precision, his drive to compose. He's a composer of lyrics, and he's a composer of sound. And his dedication to that is just unparalleled as far as I'm concerned. So awesome. Yeah, this was a classic from a great album from probably the best band to ever walk this planet. And yeah, it was awesome. So thanks, guys. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by and listening to this with me. God bless you. Jesus loves you, and I will talk to you in the next video.